Remember the myth of Goldmember, clam chowder, season and yacht. Some say he was a terrorist. Others say he was the last man to enter Parliament with honest intentions. Either way, he's the reason why your pets are anxious for 2 weeks around the 5th of November. We present the very least you need to know about the original right-wing edgelord, Guy Fawkes. Guy Fawkes, also known as Guido Fawkes, also known as Guido Johnson, yeah, seriously, was born in 1570 in Stonegate in York. Like most teenagers, he was rebellious, but in the late 1500s, thanks to a lack of drink, drugs and rock music, I am the god of hellfire! Meant the only way you could rebel was by becoming a closeted Catholic. Rock and roll! In October 1591, Fawkes sold the estate in Clifton in York that he'd inherited from his father. He travelled to the continent to fight in the 80 Years' War for Catholic Spain against the new Dutch Republic. That's one republic. In 1603, aged 33, he travelled to Spain to seek support for a Catholic rebellion in England. Sort of counts as a midlife crisis. In hindsight, he should have just gone shopping for some trendier pantaloons or bought a faster horse. He used the occasion to adopt an Italian version of his name, Guido, and in a public declaration, the equivalent of Twitter at the time, described James I, who became King of England that year, as a heretic who intended to have all of the papist sect driven out of England. He meant Catholics. He also denounced Scotland, for good measure, because that always ends well. In 1604, Fawkes became involved with a small group of English Catholics. For God's sake, that's Blazing Squad. Alright, that's better. They planned to assassinate the Protestant King James and replace him with his daughter, third in line of succession, Princess Elizabeth. Alright, you're on your last warning. The first meeting of the 5 central conspirators took place on May 20th, 1604, at an inn called the Duck and Drake. Alright, that's it, get out. During this meeting they came up with a plan to kill the king and his government by blowing up Parliament House with gunpowder. The plot was rumbled when the gang tried to save the Catholics who would be in the chamber on the day of the Big Bang, by sending them letters telling them to avoid Parliament. Suspicious, King James ordered a search and found the gunpowder. January 31st, 1606, Guy and his plotters were hung, drawn and quartered in front of Parliament. Want us to cover a topic in our own special way? Let us know who or what you want to know the least about in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.